Shalom lekulam. Hi everyone. Hola todos. Welcome to the first edition of Limitless Young Professionals Israel under Startup Experience Starship program under Yachad Maccabi World Union Israel Programs Department and ISE Argentinian team. With more than 1,500 fellows from more than 15 different countries around the world as regular participants, Yachad has developed more than 20 customized educational, tourism, and meaningful program experiences intended for worldwide Jewish teenagers, young professionals, and adults. But let's talk about this program creation. ISE is a game changer program dreamed, built, and created by a group of Jewish Argentinian friends that looked up for a key Israel partner and together decided to change Israel's startup program paradigm. Intended for young professionals ages 18 to 20, ISE offers, let's see. You spend 8 months in Israel, learn about successful enterprises, Israeli startup, build businesses, leadership skills throughout this internship experience. Join the IDF Marva, assist with Magen David Adom ambulance service, live in a VIP apartment in Tel Aviv with friends, and discover Israel via amazing tours provided. I know that sounds amazing, right? So let's hear a little bit about this Limitless organization competition. Sounds good for you or your country delegation? Get in touch now. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and LinkedIn as Yachad Maccabi and ISE Israel Startup Experience, and get online at www.yachadmaccabi.org or isexperience.com, or just email us to yachadprograms@maccabi.org or info@isexperience.com. So let's begin working on your next Israel journey. After this huge but also relevant presentation, let's begin Limitless competition by introducing to you Eyal Tiberberg, Maccabi World Union's CEO, who will share a message for our participants and all of you guys watching us at home.
Good evening, everybody. On behalf of Maccabi World Union and its 450,000 members in 80 countries worldwide, I would like to welcome ISE participants from Latin America that participate in the Startup and Innovation Program. I would like also to note with satisfaction the fact that the group arrived to Israel during this challenging time and participated in this unique and high standard program organized by Maccabi World Union and hosted at our headquarters, Kfar Maccabiya. Today, you will witness 6 young talented startup teams who have worked tirelessly on creating and developing their innovations projects. I would like first to welcome the new Minister of Science and Technology, Mr. Izar Shai, and wish him great success in his mission. We wouldn't be able to create such an amazing program without the 5 visionaries, founders, and partners, Ryan, Meli, Hernan, Yair, and Martin from Argentina, who initiated and created the ISE program. I would like to thank the jury, members of Maccabi World Union Board of Trustees, Udi Rekanati, Ronald Bacalars, Mariana Habi, and Marcus Meta Cohen, and Eduardo Elstein from Argentina, and Raz Bahar, CEO of Microsoft Startup Projects. I'm pleased to advise you that the registration for the next year program is open. Hundreds have already inquired, and I urge you all to promote it amongst your friends and members. I wish to thank Lital Shemesh for leading this competition. Lital is a graduate of Maccabi Tzair Gedera. I'm sure that the next exit will come from these youngsters. Good luck in this competition.
Go Maccabi Tzair Gedera. So thank you, Eyal. Now let's continue with Hernan Radinov, ISE Director, Board Member.
Shalom everyone, I am Hernan Radinov. I am one of the ISE directors, and it is an excellent opportunity to express my pride for many things. First of all, I am proud of being part of this revolutionary project and also proud for working with an astonishing team of volunteers. Second, I am proud for the strategic partnership we have built with Maccabi, who share our vision from the beginning and work every day with the commitment to give you, the participant, the best experiences. Third, I am proud of you guys, of you, the ISE participants, and also of your families, because you decide to broke with all the educational recipes, the traditional educational recipes, to immerse in this incredible program. And finally, and once again, I am proud to belong to Am Israel. Guys, I wish you the best in the competition, and beyond the results, there is something that you should probably know. That it's good to win, of course, but being part of this experience have already become you in a winner. Be'atzlacha.
Thank you so much, Hernan. Last but not least, Limitless team, and so do I, would like to introduce Mr. Yizhar Shai, Israel's Minister of Science and Technology, who honored us with his presence and who also wants to dedicate our participants and audience a few words.
Hello and good evening from Jerusalem. Buenas noches from Jerusalem, la capital de Israel. I'm very honored and proud to greet all of you participants of the Maccabi Limitless worldwide competition and event which promotes innovation and entrepreneurship. I'm speaking with my capacity as the Minister of Science and Technology of the State of Israel, and in this capacity I'm proud to head the office who is in charge of innovation, of promoting the Israeli government strategy as it relates to new frontiers in technology, in science, and in research. From here, from the capital of Israel, from Jerusalem, I'd like to thank Mr. Doron Simchi, who invited me to greet all of you and to participate, at least in welcoming you into this event. I would also like to thank all the organizers and sponsors who have been able to put all of you together over the last few weeks around the world of innovation, the world of technology, of breakthrough ideas and concepts, and bring all of you together into this final event. From Jerusalem, the capital of Israel, thank you very much, all of you. Good luck and shalom.
Thank you, Minister Yizhar Shai. Are you ready? Let's set, go. Let's meet the judges panel, the Limitless judges panel. Udi Rekanati, Israel, shipping, banking, and real estate. Eduardo Elsein, Argentina IRSA Group President. Hello, you can say hi to me.
Hi, how are you?
Let's continue. Mariana Jabia, Business Emporium owner in Guatemala. Hello to you. And we have Marcos Mata, Mexico Constructions and Real Estate.
Hola, hello.
Hola. And we have Roland Baclares, Colombia and USA footwear manufacturer and retail real estate.
Hello.
Hello, and we have Raz Bachar, Israel, Managing Director at Microsoft for Startups.
Buenas noches, hello everyone.
Hello to everyone, and thank you for joining us in this first edition of Limitless. You increase the competition standards and honor us with your presence, without a doubt. So we are ready to start. To start, let's remind Limitless competition process. Each group will expose their project with a 5-minute speech and 3 more minutes for questions. After presentations, judges will score each startup with the Limitless judging criteria guide, finishing with the awards ceremony. During Corona times, participants assist the business and entrepreneurships course to develop their startup project, lectured by starship Israeli business leaders. Before welcoming our first competing team, we are going to hear a special message intended for participants from Doron Simchi, the course director.
Entrepreneurship, it's a way of life. It's a journey. It's not a destination. We need to believe in ourselves. We need to try. We need to scale. We need to learn. We need to fail. And in the end of the way, we need to understand that there's always place to grow. I had the privilege of developing the entrepreneurship and startup program for Maccabi Union Worldwide and Yachad Maccabi programs. I got to know a wonderful participate from Argentina, Panama, and Chile. That was an amazing journey. And I also an amazing team from Yachad, Carlos, Jeanette, Analia, Daniela, and Nico. Excellent team that can make it all happen and make a huge family here in Israel. I would like to wish all the teams success and remember one thing. I am proud of you, all of you guys. All the team, you have done a great, great journey. No matter who wins, for me, you are all the winners. Good luck, guys.
Thank you so much, Doron, for your heartwarming words. Now get ready for our first group. Split is integrated by Joaquin Slosky, Michaela Rochman, Thomas Katz, Valentino Gabay, Victoria Goldbarb, and Victoria Lane.
Hello everyone, thank you very much for being here. I'm Thomas Katz.
And I'm Joaquin Soleski. We are from Argentina and we are the co-founders of Split.
In the past few years, we've seen a huge revolution in the food delivery industry. But experience of eating in a restaurant still remains the same.
It doesn't matter if I'm in a restaurant in Buenos Aires or in Tel Aviv. I still have to wait to receive the menu, I still have to raise my hand to catch the waiter's attention, and the payment process is a mess.
The waiters are busy collecting orders from each table, and we have to wait a lot to receive their attention. Did you know waiters spend 60% of the time collecting orders and bills? The payment process is a mess. When I go to a restaurant with friends, each of us wants to pay for their own dish, and splitting the bill is almost impossible. And health is our #1 priority. After Corona, we are almost skeptical to be in contact with physical menus, credit cards, and cash that were touched by hundreds of people.
But all of this is over. We are enhancing the experience of eating at your favorite restaurants by creating a smart, efficient, and contactless experience. We are Split, the new restaurant experience.
We make it really simple. Just scan, order, and split. This is how it works.
This is Split, your new restaurant experience. You can see the menus before heading to the venue. Sit at your table and scan the QR code. The menu will show up. Browse to the choice recommendations and choose your favorite dish. Place your order and a waiter will bring it in a blink of an eye. Enjoy your delicious food, and when you're ready, select the items you would like to pay for. Pick the card you want to use. Just split and go. We are Split.
Okay, so what are the main benefits for the customers? An amazing and innovative digital experience. Ordering and paying has never been so fast. Split the bill and pay in a matter of seconds. Go contactless and prevent any diseases. Get a personalized menu based on your dietary preferences. Are you kosher? Well, you're only going to see kosher restaurants. And lastly, get amazing rewards, cashbacks, and discounts. Okay, let's face the important. How do we make revenue? We operate on a per order commission model, taking a 4.75% fee in exchange for our technology.
This is why customers will be happier than ever. Studies have shown that when the experience of ordering is easy and fun, customers can spend up to 30% more. By speeding up all the processes, we increase table turnover, resulting in more revenue. We take care of the basics, and restaurants will need less workers. With all our data, restaurants will know and understand their customers' needs better than ever. And we integrate into top leading post companies so restaurants don't have to change their system. So what about the market? We have the scalability to go global, but we are starting in Tel Aviv. In Israel, $5.7 billion were spent in 2019 in restaurants and cafes. There are more than 15,000 restaurants, and they are operating with really low profit margins. And you may be wondering, is there a market for a product? Yes, there is. Bulsi from India is already working with more than 2,000 restaurants. And me and you from Australia has more than 350,000 users that are ordering and paying through their app.
Okay, and you may be wondering, why Split and not the others?
With Split, you can split the bill. Paying with friends has never been so easy and fun.
We are creating an amazing community of splitters.
You will be able to view the menu and select your dish before going to the restaurant.
And we are charging lower fees than our competition. We genuinely want to help restaurants grow and overcome the negative effects of the coronavirus. This is our highly motivated and hardworking team that made this project possible.
Split is a game changer in the dining out experience.
With a big innovation, a big market, and creating a big impact on society and restaurants.
We invite you to become a splitter.
Thank you very much for your attention.
Let's split together.
Amazing, such an amazing idea. Now you have 3 minutes for questions from the judges.
Can you hear me?
Hello, yes we can.
Yes.
This is Ronald. I would like to ask you a question.
Sure.
Usually going to restaurants with friends is a social experience as well. People want to get together, have a drink together. How would you overcome this addition of socializing over a meal if you're trying to speed up the process and you're trying to get people to turn over tables faster? You would be speeding up to a degree the social aspect of dining.
Yes. Okay. So we want to make the experience of going out with friends more social. And the main aspect that we have that when we go to a restaurant with friends is splitting the bill. Because there's always someone who doesn't pay as much as he should. So we make it fast and fun.
And also something that's really important, is there going to be a button, for example, if you're the father and you want to pay for your whole family, you just can touch the button, pay for the whole account, and you're going to pay with everything. Or if you're with someone and you want to do half-half, it's going to be the same. You could split as you want. But the thing is that each of you can pay for what you want. Very simple, just with a click.
I have a question.
Yes.
2 questions, actually. First of all, you will have the credit card of the splitters already registered in the app, in the application?
Yes. When you are registering your account, you could select to add a payment, your preferred payment method. It could be, we are going to want a PayPal, Google Play, Apple Play, and all your credit cards. So yes, that's important.
you can add the tip?
Yes, you will have the option to add the tip when you're paying for the bill.
Okay. Congratulations. Thank you very much.
Thank you for
Thank you, Marcos.
Thank you.
Lead team,
you very much.
and now
Thank you very
we
much for this
wanna.
opportunity.
Yes, and now we want to move on to our second team. So let me introduce to you Lifesavers Hand, which are integrated by Adriana Aft, Dalit Batikov, Dora Sasson, Joseph Savede, Maximiliano Kravets, and Nicole Ben Tulila. I'm already hungry from the first idea, so let's move on to our next one. We have the sharpest mind, so let's bring it on. Yes. Let's talk a little bit with the split team. You want to come here? Great. How do you feel? It was very, very exciting, right?
Yes, very, very exciting.
Yes. I am so proud of this amazing team and so proud of all this work we've done these last months of hard work, and we are looking forward to splits in restaurants.
And it's also good that we're back to kind of normal routine of eating in restaurants, right?
Hopefully coronavirus is going to end and everything is going to go back to normal.
How much money do you think you'll be able to raise?
So we still have to see the numbers of the software development and all this.
Okay. I think we're ready to move on to our next team.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
On October 18, 2018, Alexander Perron, a 34-year-old patient, died in his bathroom floor after being sent home from Lincoln County Hospital. He was expected to continue his treatment, but was instead discharged with antibiotics. After Dr. Mohammed Al-Saka did not read his medical notes during his assessment. An investigation into his death found that Dr. Al-Saka only slept 2 hours before coming back to work. He stated that he thought that Alexander would still be alive if he would have stayed in the hospital. Sadly, this case is not unique. NBC News published an article stating that medical mistakes are more than 1 in 10 patients, and many are preventable. My name is Dora Sasson, and I'm here today with Adriana representing Lifesavers Hand, because we're committed to be a helping hand to those that help us the most. To show just a few hard facts, here are 2 graphs that indicate the rate of positive responses given by medical residents when asked about medical errors and fatalities in relation to the number of extended work shifts per month. In both cases, when it surpasses 4 extended work shifts, then the fatigue-related cases surpass the non-fatigue-related cases. From this and the information given before, we can conclude that hospital members' health has a direct effect on a patient's outcome. When realizing this, we decided to narrow down preventable causes for medical mistakes in order to
diminish the amount of negative outcomes.
Our solution is by placing a barrier for health workers to ensure that they do not exceed their own working limits. We believe that with the right system, we can contain many of medical mistakes.
The way we would do this is by putting together 2 technologies: WFS, wearable flexible sweat sensors, and CGM, continuous non-invasive glucose monitor. This would help us measure and digitize users' fatigue, dehydration, and blood sugar levels in order to take constant action towards the user's well-being. This is our product. a wristband that includes both of these technologies in order to analyze health workers' state and capacity to perform their jobs. Moreover, this device sends messages to an app that alerts the user when he is in need of a break or a healthy snack to regain their strength. If the user reaches a point where he's a liability, then supervisors will be alerted to make sure he stands down. Together with this, the app becomes a central system in the hospital, connecting the whole hospital staff. In regards to our competition, we found 2 companies with similar technologies. The first one, Gatorade Sweat Patch, a patch technology for athletes to capture sweat, analyze biomarkers within it, and offer hydration recommendations, accompanied by a smartphone app. And Knoga's Hybrid Glucometer, a personalized, non-invasive and invasive hybrid glucometer that monitors your glucose levels without pricking. These technologies focus either on athletes or on people with diabetes. We focus on healthcare workers. We have put both of these technologies together and given it a completely different approach in order to gain powerful results. To make sure our product reaches all potential customers, we will focus on social media, medical innovation fairs, and our website, which we will show at the end of the presentation. Concerning our market, we are expecting that medical innovation funds and donors will help us develop our product. We will start with private clinics and eventually grow into public and less resourceful hospitals. We also want to offer companies the option of adding their logo into our bracelet in exchange of financial support. Our product's cost is mostly in its development, so once we are mass producing, it should be very cheap. To make all of this possible, we have put together a team integrated by Maximiliano Kravitz, Dalit Batikov, Joseph Sevede, Dora Sasson, Nicole Ventolila, and me, Adriana Abt. To finish off, we believe our limits are not within the hospital walls. Our mission as a hospital is to save lives, and this can be adapted to several work fields. We target any worker who in some way or another has a life in his hands. Overworking is a problem everywhere, and we aim to solve this. This is LSH. Thank you for your attention.
Great job, guys. And now you have 3 minutes of the tough questions from the judges.
My question is that doctors in general terms are always working under a lot of stress, specifically during times like the coronavirus. How do you draw the line between the fact that doctors may be fatigued or tired and the need to take care of a patient despite the fact that they may be fatigued or tired? Where do you draw the line there? My question is that doctors in general terms
where having the doctor working is a bigger liability than him taking a break or taking a snack or stopping for a few hours to take a break. And by having him staying in the hospital and working, he's putting the patients in a bigger danger than if he was at home. Where having the doctor working is a bigger liability than him taking a break or taking a snack or stopping for
Okay, does the judges has another question to ask? If you can just yes.
This is what. Is there any problem? What are the kind of experiments that you've done so far? Like, what kind of POC are you running with potential customers, or like what's the initial feedback that you've been getting?
Okay. Judges have another question. Can you please ask again? They didn't hear the question.
Yeah, so basically, like, what's the feedback from your initial customers, or like the initial feedback that you've been getting on the project?
We haven't.
Mentors.
We haven't had any contact with any customers yet, so we haven't been able to get that feedback. But we've mostly focused on all of the research we've made, basically, and focused on the different technologies we found and a bunch of different statistics, different stories that we've seen, and different graphs we've also been able to get.
Okay. Thank you so much, Lifesavers hands. You can come out to me and I'll speak to you in a minute, but I want to let you know our next team, Favours, integrated by Carol Kusoc, and we have Eyal Kumertesi. We have Ezekiel Kaplan, Facundo Rivelis, Idan Mizrahi, and Ilan Dorsman. They'll be Favours. So let's give them a big applause. Now we can see the other participants waiting in the waiting room. You can feel the tension. So let's talk to the group that just left the presentation. So tell me, are you excited? How was it? Were you excited?
We were a little bit nervous, I believe, but yeah, we are excited.
How did you came up with the idea?
It was mainly both of them. I mean, Adriana, the one who speak, and Dalit. I know we were thinking about health. That is a really big problem nowadays. And we came with the idea. We research a lot and we help each other.
I think it's so important. You know, you've mentioned these days, everything is focused on the medical teams. So important.
Yes, it is very important. We believe that it's very important.
Good luck with that. Congratulations for finishing all the tension inside. Good luck to you guys.
Thank you very much.
Okay, let's move on to the next team. Favours.
In a day like any other, I got in the bus to go to school like every other day. When I was about to pay, my card had no credit. I must admit I was ashamed to ask someone for help, and there I stood. But just then, a woman noticed, got up, and paid my bus ticket. When I offered her cash, she told me something that turned my life around. "Don't pay me now," she said, "but the next time you see someone in your situation, be the first one to reach out and offer help." Her words changed my perception of society. We often think that society is sick, in trouble, in need of change. But this event was a beacon of light, and we can take profit from this. After a couple of days, I realized that the same logic can apply to society as a whole. I realized that we must work together, share our talents, abilities, knowledge. I'm Ezekiel Kaplan, this is Idan Mizrahi, and because we know that change is inevitable, but progress is optional, we created Favours. We come to change the current social paradigm and make helping a substantial part of our lives.
So we developed the first social media platform made only for favorites. It's very simple. Imagine that today I have some spare time, so I can do you a favor. And another day, when you have some spare time, you can do a favor to another person. In this way, we created a constant fluctuation of people doing favors open to the whole society. And we have a brilliant business model for this. So this is the prototype that we made for the application. Here's a home screen in which you can see the available mechanics such as ask and giving favors. Also, there's the Fab Coins, our own brand currency, which you get from doing favors and can be exchanged to request them. Here we have Leo Messi's profile. Like all profiles, we can see the amount of favors he has done, posted, and his valoration. This will be a key element later on. So, how does it work? Here's a video. Just watch.
Let's jump to the business model. How can we make this profitable? First, we can sponsor and advertise other companies on our app. Also, we want to create alliances with them. So for example, Starbucks can offer exclusive benefits to our users. Moreover, we have really valuable data on the reviews that our own users give to each other. So for example, a school can hire us and we can tell them the best 10 math teachers on our app. And what market are we targeting? Our idea is to target millennials because they are skillful at managing social media and many of them are already independent. As a pilot, we will start in Tel Aviv because it's a stupendous entrepreneurial city that adapts new technology quickly. We intend to reach our target audience of millennials by having our platform promoted by influencers on other social medias.
So, who's our competition? There's many potential competitors, like Helping in Barcelona and Favours in Argentina. However, the most remarkable one is the company Impossible People. They've currently extended to 70 plus countries and have received an important amount of support from the inventor of the internet himself, Tim Berners-Lee, Wikipedia's founder, Jim Wales, and Economy Nobel Prize winner, Muhammad Yunus. The main difference between them and Favours is that they are completely moral-based and don't have an encouraging coin system like we do. And what makes us unique? We live in a society in which everything we do in the real world, we want to post it on the virtual one. That's why we come to change society and adapt to it by covering both moral and functional needs.
We are a group of 6 high school graduates passionate about bringing positive impact into the world. We believe in our society's future and see the possibility to change it for the better. By investing in this new technology, you are investing in a future for all of us. We are Favours, for you, for me, for us. Thanks for your attention. Any questions are welcome.
You can feel free to ask any question you want.
Yes, I want to ask you, this is for a purpose of like this, but how you plan to monetize, make it profitable?
So let me know if I understand the question. You're asking how we pretend to monetize how we pretend to make money from it.
Yeah.
Okay. First of all, that's a really good point. Well, the data we have from our users is really valuable because, for example, we know, I don't know, an industrial engineer is a favor and he's a professional one. So we can tell industries can pay us and we can tell them, we can give them the information of who are the best industrial engineers we know. So in this way, companies will hire us and we will give them information of our users, of course, our best users. And also, companies can pay us so we can promote them on our app with publicity, sponsors, and how many social medias do money.
So yeah, people who act as professionals in the app, they're able to be reviewed as professionals. So when companies are hiring people and they're looking for professionals, we can tell them the best professionals that we have on our app. So if someone teaches math, for example, a school can literally ask us and hire us, and we can tell them the best reviewed people on our app in that area. And also sponsors advertisement and alliances with other companies.
And you also have a question from Mariana, and she's asking, how will you handle security issues? Have you considered limiting the network of favors to friends and friends of friends, similar to Facebook, to increase trust?
No, we're doing it to the whole public, and people can interact with people they don't know. So we're gonna have a security system which people, when they register, they will need to submit a picture of their ID and they need to validate their identity. So we'll have like a procedure and a whole team managing an area of security so that there won't be any people that lie about their identities or that have a specific intent within the app.
And also remember that we want to make society be more together, to make a better union, because nowadays like people are thinking themselves well, it's something that most of us think, that people think only from themselves, and we want to change society and make people like love each other, or neighbors know each other, because it's something that is not happening nowadays.
I would like to ask if it's possible.
Yeah, of course.
Well, I would like to ask
yes,
if
it's possible.
About the idea like a time bank.
What, sorry?
Un banco de tiempo, time.
Okay. Yeah, we're managing under that currency. So the currency we have is called a fab coin, and it's basically that. It's based on time. So you give your time to do a favor, and we measure favors, but eventually, like in a minimum measure, it's time.
Yeah, also remember that we're a prototype, so we haven't like finished deciding everything yet. But for now, we have decided that like every favor is valued in our own brand currency, the Fab coins. So maybe I go to buy something to someone in the supermarket, and I receive one Fab coin, and I received one Fab coin, and that Fab coin I can pay to a math teacher that to teach me math.
Wow. Such an amazing idea. I'm so impressed. You know, favor in Hebrew is tova, is to do good to someone. So it's such a positive idea. Thank you so much. What a wonderful testimony. And remember, you can keep updated by following us on Instagram, Facebook, and LinkedIn as Yachad Maccabi. But let's hear this.
Hi, my name is Adriana, and I'm a 2020 ISE participant. I came here to this program to get to know myself better, get to know new people, and learn about the Israeli world. And I feel like even though I'm only 3 months in, I've had the opportunity to get to do all of those things. We've had the opportunity to see a bunch of different speakers, all with a completely different perspective, and I've gotten to know amazing people along the way. I think this program adapts specifically to each person, and I really recommend it for everyone searching to come for 1 year to Israel.
What a wonderful testimony. And we have the Favours team with us. Come join me. Quite a show you pull off there.
Well, we are so excited for this first experience of Limitless. Well, we are a bit nervous, but that doesn't matter. We're really happy for having the possibility to do this project that is exceptional, is so self-satisfying for all of us. So I want to thank you a lot, ISE, Yachad, Doron, and all of you.
I have to say it's very Israeli to do to give a favor. Did you came up with the idea by being here in Israel?
Yeah. Well, that's why we want to launch first of all in Tel Aviv, because it's a stupendous city that people are like all united and people love each other. So, well, I want to thank you a lot. Thank you thank you all. That's all I have to say.
What do you think the judges thought of your idea?
The judges, I think that they think that our idea is like for the society, and I believe that they will see that we are social business and we have two sides, the good side to do goodness, and also the business side that is to earn money. So I hope they invest on us.
Yeah, I have to say they asked really good questions about how you're gonna make money out of it. Really good questions of investors.
Yeah. I'm really excited. I hope they understand everything, because I think that Idan was really clearly with all he has explained. So, well, that's all.
Yeah.
You are great. Thank you so much. And let's just move on to the next team. They called Tip Task, and they are integrated by Erika Rahmana, Fukondo Kanotitz, and we have Felipe Zakia and Gonzalo Lasky and Lenny Moderik and Zacharia China. Let's hear it for them.
Frustration. That feeling when you go out for a run and it starts raining.
When you get stuck in traffic and you arrive late for a meeting.
When you go to any shop and it's closed. How many times you were crossed by this negative feeling?
We are Felipe and Zacharia, and today we're going to present you how to overcome this feeling with an innovative solution. We are Tip Task. One of the problems that we will approach is the decentralization of apps that predict external factors, such as waste, the movie, the weather channel, and others. This problem leads us to another one, people's disorganization. Being disorganized doesn't allow us to achieve our goals in time, and it always makes us postpone our tasks to the end of the day, making us procrastinators. The combination of these three problems leads us to face with stress, depression, and anxiety.
Tip Task will centralize these apps that predicts public transportation, traffic, weather, and shop schedules. You will have it all in just one place, so you won't need to seek for that information inside each app. All this process will be automatically done by learning from previous experiences from yourself and from similar users. By giving this solution, we will optimize your time by suggesting you at what time it is more convenient to complete your tasks. We were able to create a powerful task management app with an intuitive user interface that will help you to achieve your goals.
Now, how it will work? Let's give an example. As soon as you open Tip Task, you will find different categories, such as work, sports, studies, and more. For example, you will select sports, and you will list any task that you want to accomplish from that category. All those activities will be reflected into a general calendar. And as how you can see on the first screen, for the activity Go Out for a Run, Tip Task will estimate how much time it takes for you to accomplish that task. Also, it will give you will provide you with a suggestion based on an external factor. In this case, that external factor is the weather. So, for example, if it is going to rain in the afternoon, Tip Task will suggest you to go out for a run in the morning. Productivity apps have built more than 33 billion in 2018, and it is expected to reach $60 billion by 2024. Productivity apps are the fifth category with more downloads in iOS, and this makes this a very great market.
Our pilot test will be in the Tel Aviv University, and later on we will be focusing in millennials inside Israel. Millennials believe that productivity is the key to happiness. Despite of this fact, 3 out of 5 are chronic procrastinations. We will have 3 solid bases that will create our revenue. Firstly, we will offer a premium section that will allow you to create your own Tip Task community by sharing your goals with anyone you want inside your network.
Secondly, the advertisement. These are useful for any business or individual that wants to advertise their product or image inside the Tip Task community.
Lastly, we will collect and analyze customers' data in order to sell it to any company that is interested in. Is there any app that cares about that feeling of frustration and impotence? Tip Task will offer 2 main innovative solutions, technology and integration. How are we making this possible?
Firstly, by using AI, and more specifically, machine learning, to learn from users' behavior and provide them with accurate suggestions. Also, we will be making alliances with all these apps in order to integrate them inside our app.
There are millions of apps that help you with time organization, such as Trello, My Life Organized, and Todoist, that are our principal competitors. But as you can observe, neither of them can solve that problem of frustration as we can. Keeping together is progress. Working together is success. Here you can see our incredible team.
Look at this. We all have the same precious time in one day. Time is always running. So do you really want to keep dealing with this feeling? Let us multiply your time with the use of interconnectivity and advanced technology. Don't let this feeling disturb you anymore. Make it real. Eliminate it. Thanks for your attention.
Amazing. You can start by asking questions.
I have one practical question. I have one question regarding the advertising. Precisely when you want to go into an app and you want to save time by not having to go to several apps, the most frustrating thing that can happen to you is that your vision of what you want to do is interrupted by advertising. How would you deal with that issue? Because precisely you're in a rush and you don't have time to have your screen partially blocked by advertisement when you're trying to rush to get to a solution.
Yes, excellent question. First of all, the advertisement will not be pop-ups. There will be display ads below the screen. Also, one of the premium features that we will give is the use of the application without any ads. So you won't have this problem.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Any other question?
I would like to ask if this can be scalable to different languages.
Sorry?
You heard the question?
Can you repeat it, please?
Yes, the question was, this app could be scalable to different languages.
Yes, one of our characteristic of our vision is to, in the future, to go and get any kind of market and any kind of language for all the people know our app and we could optimize their time.
Thank you.
Great. Any other questions?
In such a market, so saturated, how do you expect to differentiate your product?
How do you expect to?
Could you repeat it, please? We couldn't hear you well.
In a market so saturated, how do you expect to differentiate your product?
To expand our product?
Different.
Okay.
Well, hello, I am Gonzalo Nensky. To distribute the product, we are going to use three methods. Firstly, social media, such as Twitter and Instagram, also word of mouth, and also to promote projects at universities, such as the Tel Aviv University and also schools, related with the optimization of time using TipTask.
Amazing. Thank you so much, TipTask. I want you to come here so I can ask you also a few questions. And I would like to introduce to you the next group, which is almost ready. Medine, integrated by Adriel Levy, Axel Glotzer, Dalit Vilarchovskovsky, Lara Krasblent, and Martin Silverman and Uriel Topola. They're getting ready inside the room, and let's have it for TipTask. come stand next to me. Let me ask you a few questions. So what did you think of the judges? They had pretty hard questions.
Yeah, it is a really good competence. We really love our idea. We love the optimization of time, and we can't wait to make it real and make the people's life better.
You feel like the judges were impressed?
Yeah, I feel that they were really impressed by our idea because we think on something different, something that is different for people and make them more happier. That's why we really love it.
How did you come up with the idea, by the way?
Talking about things of our daily life, like when we can't finish our activities, and we are really frustrated for that, and we want to change it.
It's amazing how these days most of people are thinking of apps, right? Because we're on our phones, basically.
Yeah. I think that is a really good market. The fifth with more downloads in iOS. That's why we really love apps and more optimization apps.
Amazing. Thank you so much. Buena suerte. בהצלחה. תודה. You have another question from Mariana, so let's read it out. People often get bored of apps. How would you keep people engaged over time? Question from Mariana, the judge.
To get people engaged over time, we are going to give them statistics and also information about their daily habits to increase their activities and make their life better. If they do other activities, new activities, they can change the statistics, so they would get engaged easily.
Amazing. Well, Tip Task has all the answers. Thank you so much. And let's move on to Medine Group.
Thank you. Hi everyone, my name is Lara, and I want to tell you a story that happened to a friend of mine. She was in the restaurant and the woman sitting next to her fainted because she was diabetic and ate something that was bad for their health. So the waiter ran and called the ambulance. When the paramedics came, they injected her something that she was allergic. So the situation got worse.
Hi, I'm Martin. I also want to tell you a story. It's about my grandfather. One day, he was walking down the street and he suddenly fell. At that moment, two guys approached him and wanted to call us, his family, to report what was happening to him. My grandpa didn't have battery on his phone and didn't remember any phone number of a relative, so we didn't hear from him until the police called us. These situations can't happen anymore. This is a big problem that has to be solved.
When assisting a person in a risky situation, there is no easy access to the medical information. Therefore, this results on the waste of time that the doctors take making exams to the patient. So the patient is going to enter on a higher risk of life.
How do we plan to solve it? We are going to transform the time used to search for crucial medical information by providing it quickly to save lives. With what?
With our product. It's going to be a QR code sticking in the back of each customer's phone. This one is going to have medical information that the customer is going to upload on our web app. When assisting a person in a risky situation, the helper must follow 3 steps. Find the QR, scan it, and then the information is going to appear. What can they see on their profile? Well, first, the picture of the person, then the medical insurance name, and also the number of the credential. Also medical information such as allergies and blood type, and also emergency contacts that the person chooses. So now, let's go back to the situation of the restaurant, but with our opinions. First, the situation is going to happen. Then the medical are going to arrive. And then is when we, Medine, are going to be part of the situation. Why? Because one of the doctors is going to scan our QR code and they will act in an efficient way.
Now, let's return to the street case, when the two guys approached my grandpa. They could have scanned the QR code of Medine, see his emergency contacts, and let the family know what was happening to him. One tragic case prevented, and the other notifying immediately. Amazing, right?
I'd like to point out our competitors. When searching, we find an app called SOS QR that consists on a QR code that the customers are going to have on their blog screen with information.
How we differ from them? Our product is not battery dependent and it doesn't expire. Also, it is safe, because if your cell phone is stolen, with a given password in the packaging, you can block the access. At the same time, if something happens to you in another country, don't worry. Our platform is going to translate information. Our business model is B2B2C. This means that we are going to sell our service to the medical insurance, and the customer of these ones are going to purchase it from them. So we have to generate loyalty with the final client.
So what about our target? We are aiming at people between 30 and 80 years old because we thought that they are the ones who pay for the medical insurance. And also we want to start in Argentina.
With Medine, the medical insurances have some advantages, such as attract customers, service efficiency, more information, and publicity with a QR code.
If you thought that you have seen everything about our product, we are wrong.
The most important thing that we have is the big data made by all the information from the customers. We'll provide it to the medical insurance, generate health statistics of the population, and centralize information. Also, in the terms and conditions, it's going to be said that the information will be used anonymously and only visualized in emergency situations.
So, do you want to know who are the main heads of this idea? We are a team of young students that believe that efficiency and innovation can save lives.
To sum up, we consider that nowadays, in this moment and time in the world, the health area is the most important one in the market. Everyone is talking about it, and the people's mind has changed. That's why we affirm that we, Medine, came here in the very best moment. We are the missing piece of the health chain.
Thank you for your attention, and now we invite you to scan this QR code.
Amazing, amazing, you guys. It's just important for us to say that we can't fully hear our judges, amazing judges, Mariana and Udi, but thank you so much for hearing and participating and texting us the questions. So thank you so much. And now let's hear it from our judges.
Simple question. If you're talking about QR code that will be attached to the mobile phone, or you're talking about bracelets or like a keychain, how you will produce this code that can be scanned?
Hello, my name is Dalit. We are talking about a QR code sticked in the back of each customer's phone. When we commercialize our product, the customer is going to have 3 QR stickers that he or she can put anywhere they like. We advise them that they put it in their cell phones as they are carrying it everywhere, and it's literally at hand. But they can put it in the back of the car or maybe in the helmet when riding a motorcycle. So it's going to be at hand if something happens to them.
But what happens if they don't use the mobile phone?
The thing is
like
that...
old people?
Again, please.
Yes, maybe elderly people do not use mobile phone.
Of course, we're aiming at some type of target that actually use the mobile phone, or maybe they can ask for it and paste it whenever they want, wherever they want, and maybe in a bracelet, maybe in a watch, but we advise them to put it in the mobile phone, but of course, it depends on the age.
And what happens if they lose that mobile phone or get stolen?
If your phone is stolen with a given password in the packaging, as I said before, you can block the access and ask for another one. But we are going to give 3 QR codes, not only one. So if your phone is stolen with a given password, you can block the access, and to the next phone you can stick the other one. It's okay.
And you have another question from Mariana. Mariana would like to know, you plan to sell this to the insurance companies and not the user, and also the final customer are the insurance companies. B2B is business to business. This is Mariana's question.
Yes, we are actually B2B2C. This means that we are aiming at the medical insurance company, but they sell it to the customers. But of course, we are two customers, as we have to generate loyalty with these customers. We have to do our marketing campaigns. We have to provide like security to them. So of course, like we are primary B2B, but then the customers are going to purchase it from the medical insurance companies.
Amazing. Thank you so much. Such brilliant, talented people. When I was your age, you know, I did like dancing schools and stuff like that, but never thought of an idea for a startup. So you guys are amazing. And now it's the turn for our last but not least group. Get your hands together for Tenta, integrated by Ariel Weisburg, Lior Bloch, Lucas Pioco, Nicolas Benedisque, Rafael Cohen, and Thea Sanderminis. They are getting inside, and let's talk to you guys. Were you excited?
Yes, of course, of course. I'm actually very proud of the team. This can't be done without them. And we want to thank ISE and Yachad for this opportunity. This is amazing. We're only 18 years old and we are already doing this. It's great.
In such young age, would you imagine inventing an app?
Never. It's crazy. When we start, we didn't know with what we want to do, which way we want to like to go. And then we said like it's very difficult to enter in the medicine world, but it's incredible that we can save lives with this, and also like it's a very big thing that will change the world.
It's also very impressive to see young people, which, you know, your generation consider to be very self-centered. Yet again, you invented apps that helping other people, thinking about society, which is very impressive.
Thank you. Of course, our main objective is to save actually lives, because we have actually experienced these things. So that's our main objective.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Batzlacha. Good luck.
Thank you so much.
And let's move on to our next team.
Hi, everyone. I want to ask you, have you ever run out of battery? What did you feel? And what will happen if we run out of battery right now? Well, we are Tenta, and we came to provide you freedom, comfort, and satisfaction. Today, we are going to show you a revolutionary product that allows you to move your office wherever you want and whenever you want. A remote worker is a person who works from distance, maybe traveling. They have less operating expenses, flexibility to choose where and when to work, and more personal time. However, our research found that 82% of remote workers run out of battery every time they use their laptops. On average, a battery lasts 3 hours, which means they have a specific time to do their jobs. Also, they express their discomfort for not knowing where to place their belongings, especially their laptops. Twitter has offered its employees to continue working wherever they want. Also, Microsoft and Google do it until the end of this year due to Corona. So 1.17 billion people work remotely at least 3 times a week. And from them, 959 million are going through discomfort and battery problems. This virus skyrocketed a growing trend, and in 2035, the remote workers are going to double. That means that 1.77 billion people will have these problems. Currently, these people can use laptop or HomeDer. These are 2 simple portable offices that don't include power banks. So what we noticed was, why would you want a product that doesn't bring you independence?
Well, that's why we founded Tenta, to provide you comfort, satisfaction, and the most important thing, freedom. We designed an unlimited portable office through an innovative product that improves remote worker experience. I present you Tenta Stable. Why freedom? One of the strengths of our product is its powerful battery, which by specific dangle can charge your laptop 5 times. To protect it, the table has a front and a back barrier, which can be adapted to your computer size. Why comfort? Below the table, there is a cushion that fits your lap and doesn't let heat pass through it. The table only weighs half a laptop and has an inclination to let you work in an ergonomic position. And why satisfaction? Our table is made of 70% recycled material, so if you buy it, you're also helping the environment. We will sell our products on our web shop, or we will also sell wholesale to big companies.
I'm Lucas. I'm Nicolas.
I'm Lior.
I'm Ariel.
I'm Thea.
I'm Rafael.
And we are Tenta. We came to help you. For those of you who run out of battery 1,000 times, this is your opportunity to never go through that again. For those of you who waste many hours of work because of traveling, be more effective and work limitless while traveling. All of you have never had such a product that turns any place into your office. This is the right time. Make your life your own office. Thanks for listening. Wait, I almost forgot it. Did you see these holes over there? Well, these ones allow you to embed Tenta's accessories. I will present our new products. We will bring out a wireless phone charger and an adaptable cup holder. Also, if you want to take your computer, your table, and its accessories, you will have a briefcase. That's why we are a community. Our future plan is to keep on launching new products to make the remote work experience the best ever. That's it. Thank you very much for your attention. We are glad to answer any question or doubt.
Amazing. The judges can just start asking the questions.
I have one question. Why do you think this would be more convenient than currently? Because most work at home or work traveling or airports or whatever, you have power supply, whether it's in an airport, whether it's in an airplane, whether it's on somebody else's office, whether it's in your home. Why do you think people would like to invest in an additional accessory, adds additional weight to already all the stuff you're carrying in your briefcase? What's going to be the reaction of the people who use this? Is it not going to be a little too much, or just one more offer on the street?
That's a really good question. Like I said before, the problems from the battery and the discomfort make the workers to be more stressed, so their productivity falls. That means that most workers nowadays still prefer offices rather than other places. Because if you are on an office, you are productive, but if you are just in the train thinking on that if you have only 3 hours to do your job, you will be thinking on where is a plug and not thinking on what is really your job, on doing their job in this real time.
Also, with the table, you just have to charge it 2 hours, and then you will be able to charge your computer 5 times and your phone also many times with a wireless phone charger.
And you also have a question from Udi Rekanati, who is asking what would be the target price of the product, which is a very important subject. And also he wants to know what is its weight.
Well, thank you very much for your question. As I said before, the weight is the half of a laptop. It's almost 1 kilogram, and its price is $190 plus the tax of the country.
Any other questions?
Sorry, we didn't hear.
Yes. Any other questions? Okay, so Tenta Group, come out to me. Thank you so much for your amazing presentation and for your idea. And now it's time for the judges to score each startup project and finally know the big winner of the competition. And until we get the winning results, let's enjoy all together a short and powerful video with all the amazing program experiences. Okay, before we will get to the experiences of Yachad, let's talk to our participants. Hello, the Tenta Group.
Yeah, well, we are Tenta. We have been doing this project a lot of time. We're very happy to show to the world what we could do, and that's it. We want all you to work whenever you want and wherever you want with our product. And before going out, we want to say you, let's go Tenta!
These guys are so professional in just giving presentations. You're even better than, you know, the grown-ups who are giving pitches for their ideas. But let's see it for the Yachad movie. Let's hear it. Wow, that looks so cool. Can I become a teenager and do the Yachad program? such cool vibes. But now I would like to ask Raz Bachar, Israel Managing Director at Microsoft for Startups, to dive into Microsoft for Startups tonight competition prize. Hello, Raz.
Hello, how are you doing?
We're doing great. You can really feel the tension here in the air. Can you tell me a little bit about tonight's prize?
Of course, of course. So first of all, again, thank you and everyone, for setting up this amazing event. We are super excited to partner with you, and of course, congratulations to all of the entrepreneurs and the new startups that are now being born. Microsoft for Startups have a track record of entrepreneurs and startups and developers across the globe. And again, this is just like another example of how we can collaborate and support startups and entrepreneurs along the journey. We are extremely proud of extending 25K credits of Azure for the winning startup for them to leverage and to continue to develop their solution and leveraging Microsoft technology and basically to be part of the program that we have globally. Best of luck for the winner, and again, thank you for an amazing event.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Raz, and thanks Microsoft for Startups for joining and supporting Limitless. Was it a hard decision? Just let us know. Raz, was it a hard decision for you, the judges?
I believe it was. There was some couple of runner-up, but I think that eventually it was a very close call.
Yeah. Would you consider maybe hiring some of the young people here at Microsoft?
These are passionate entrepreneurs, and I definitely think they have lots of room in the future at Microsoft, but I'll definitely encourage them also to try their entrepreneurship way. This is what they're here for.
Do you have any tips you can give them if any of them wants to maybe integrate into the Israeli high-tech industry in the future?
Of course. I would say that, again, like always, don't be ashamed from experimenting, from failures. Again, the part of the culture that we have is if you try something, and it doesn't work, you just you go back, you learn from your mistakes, and you just try again. This is something that has been proven, time and time again, how every interaction and every kind of activity that you're doing is valuable. You just need to make sure that you're learning along the way from your successes, but obviously also from your mistakes.
Amazing. Thank you, Raz. Thank you so much for your gracious tips. I have to tell you, this is probably the closest I'll get to the Eurovision with the tension here in the room of all the different teams. So just look on the faces of the people who are dying to hear your judges' results. How do you feel?
We're very anxious. We all did a great job with our teams. We're all very proud, and we just hope for the best. And we had a lot of fun. So thank you very much. Thank you, Yachad. Thank you, everyone from Maccabi, to make this possible. Yeah.
So if you would have chosen one of the other apps that you would download to your phone, which one would it be?
I think that I would choose all of them. I don't want any rivalries, so all of them, but. No, I will. I cannot say that. It's. I don't want any rivals here. So all of them. They're all great.
So sweet. So sweet. Okay, let's hear it from the other groups. How do you guys feel?
Really excited. Really proud of us and all of our teams.
And if you can give the kudos to one of the other groups, which one would it be?
I can say I'm sorry.
Have you already planned what you're going to do with the money if you're going to win? Where you're going to invest it?
Well, we're going to invest in our product, and We want to go to, if we win, we want to give the product to all hospitals, starting by private clinics and probably going to low resourceful health centers. So that's our plan.
Can anyone give me some impressions of Israel from the few months that you're here? There you go.
It's really been amazing. I've loved it. I love the diversity. I love that everywhere you go, there's something to learn, some new culture to see and to learn about. And I just really been impressed with everything.
Are you excited about the results?
Yeah, we want to know the winner.
How long were you been working on your presentations?
1 month. Yeah, a lot. Yeah, or more. Yes.
2 months almost.
I'm sure that you had a lot of indifferences and arguments and until you got to the final result, right?
Yeah, so like we have many ideas before, but we split that. It's the best one, really.
Well, as you can understand, this is the time where I'm stalling. You know, if I could just go to commercials, I would, but we're still waiting for the results of the judges, which are just being calculated in the other room. Let's hear it up from the other participants. Look on this group holding hands. How cute is that? How are you feeling, guys?
Nervous, anxious, and I don't know. I'm proud of my team and all of the boys and girls in this plan, and wish you luck for all.
Why are you so nervous? Share with me some of your thoughts.
Yeah, we are waiting for the winner, as always here, as everyone here, and we can't wait. We want to hear it now. We can't wait.
Also, we've been working in this such as a month and a half, so today is the last days, and we want to know the winner.
And it can be nice to upload a picture to Facebook that you won an Israeli startup competition, you know. Could go with you for a life. You'll get tons of likes on Instagram. How are you guys doing also? Holding hands?
Yeah, well, I think that we're really motivated. We really want, it doesn't care the winner, we'll win here. That's our benefit of this whole month and have practicing and making us better. And we have already criticism with us and with other teams. So this is built as a community here, which was very strong and very good for us.
Did it give you an idea of maybe wanting to work in the startup industry, in the high-tech Israeli industry one day, maybe?
Of course. To be honest, really pleased me to work here. I'm sure in a few years or just this year I will be. I don't know when, but I will be.
Give me one thing that you've learned about Israel that you didn't know before.
How much startups there are per head? There are too many. An idea and it's just a startup. That's it.
Amazing, amazing. Have you started thinking of your next idea, by the way?
What, sorry?
Have you started thinking of your next idea?
Yes, a lot of ones. Secret.
Okay, you have to see how cute they are. Such a cute group. Look at these guys. Let's just give it for these guys. Just have a look on how everyone are hugging. Are you allowed hugging each other during the Corona time? Never mind. They're together all the time anyhow. So how are you guys are feeling?
Well, we're really happy and really satisfied of our job. We're really happy of our work, our relation during this whole event and these 2 months of work. And we're happy to have this experience, to learn about it, and also waiting for the winner. Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about your experience in Yachad, in the program, in Maccabi.
Well, we start with one course of a coach that helps very much to us for this presentation, and then we're doing all this presentation, this idea, and this starts and developing that we really feel how is a real entrepreneur life. Yeah, so that's great.
Amazing. Well, just by looking on these guys, it makes me want to sign up for the program. But the moment that all of you have been waiting for has arrived, and I would like to invite and introduce to you Shinet Bar-Levav, MWU Yachad Programs Director, who is going to deliver this amazing prize to the winning team. Shinet. Yeah, you can applause, you can applause. Okay, boys and girls. Okay. But I think we have something before we're announcing the winners. Okay. Just before announcing Limitless winning project, remind that if you enjoy tonight's event and you feel motivated, you can get in touch with the Yachad team and begin working on your next or your country delegation next Israel journey. And now the moment that you were all waiting for. Once again, thanks to all the judges, the partners, the sponsors, Maccabi World Union Yachad and ISE team who make these events possible. So the winning project is Split. Congratulations! Congratulations, you guys. I want to thank again all the judges and the viewers. Thank you for joining us and hope to see you soon in Israel. Leitraot. Good night.